What's good, guys? It's your girl back again, Don the Weirdo. Y'all already know. Today we're gonna have a really great show for you. We're gonna have a great topic. I had a very interesting week, and throughout this week I really realized a lot. And one thing that I realized is that when it comes to making your moves and making sure that you're doing what you got to do to handle your business and elevate yourself, just know you finna have some haters. The topic for today is, what do I do with all of my haters? Oh boy, it's a good one. This is a great one. So basically, what do you do with all of your haters? You embrace them. You bask in that ambience of the haterade that they're giving you. Because let me tell you something. If they hating on you, that means you doing something right. Okay? That means that they are getting their, I would say their feelings in a bunch. Because I'm trying to be profanity free. This is Mindstone Radio. We're trying to keep it real, conscious but clear. But yeah, they get their feelings in a bunch, and they really are upset at your presence and everything about you. That means you're doing something right. Whenever a person's insecurities starts to pop out just at the presence of you, man, you're doing something really right. Okay, you're doing something great, because that means that they are bothered by whatever quality or greatness that they can't have that you have. That's what that means. So let's get into it. People will hate on you for all kind of different reasons. Understanding that at the end of the day, sorry if I'm going to have to use this word, but you really just can't give a fuck. I'm sorry. I have to say it. I'm sorry. But seriously, you just can't care. You cannot care about what it is they thinking about. You can't care about what it is that you did that makes them so upset. That person has issues, okay? 9 times out of 10, when a person is hating on you, you didn't even do nothing. They mad for no reason. They're mad just at your existence. Don't know you from Tom, Dick, or Harry, but they got a disposition towards you. Like, understanding that is nothing but insecurity. I can't say that enough. I cannot say that again. Insecurity. The world is filled of insecure people. So what they do is, instead of working on their own insecurities, they'll rather point out something about you that they may not like, to more so pick at a flaw, or pick at something that basically deflects the energy off of them. And see, that's a sickness, and a lot of us, including myself, I thank God every day that He did not put a hating bone in my body. He did not put that in me. And I didn't learn it either coming up. Luckily, I had a wonderful mother, a wonderful father that was able to guide me and let me know that, first off, don't nobody owe you shit, and you're not going to please everybody. So don't care. Like, when you grow up with that type of mentality, it's a lot of things that can't really affect you. Don't nobody owe you nothing. And everybody ain't gonna like you, so oh well. You get a real oh well mentality. And a lot of people don't have that. And it's very sad to see that. Because, as a person, you're gonna experience things, you're gonna go through things where you may not feel confident, you may not feel like, oh, well, should I have done that? And all these type of things. You're going to go through learning process, but it's not for another person to point out your learning curve or your learning flaw because they don't like something about you. Like, no, that's them. They got issues. One of my pet peeves is when you're in a conversation with somebody and the first thing that comes out their mouth is the opposite or something that objects what you said. Like, that's so stupid to me. I can't stand when people do that. Like, it's no point of you even talking if you're just going to completely go against what I'm saying. Like, it's one thing to agree to disagree with someone. It's a whole nother thing to make it your point to be exact opposite of whatever it is that they're saying. You like white, and you say that, oh, white is ugly. That's why I like black. I'm a black type of person. Like, okay. And I'm not talking about skin color. I'm talking about just generic colors. You know, just the audacity and the gall of people to think that, for one, this is the thing. One thing, when people act like that, they have been doing this for years. So this is something that is acclimated into them. It's like a bad habit. They can't necessarily break that cycle. Now, unfortunately, they're going to encounter a person who's going to break it for them, because everybody don't respond to things well. Everybody don't respond to combative behaviors like that well. So when you're dealing with somebody and all you're doing is being combative, yeah, you're going to have problems. You're going to have a lot of issues. You're going to have a lot of drama coming your way because you're a problem. You don't know how to just chill. Like, so if that's you, if you find that you're that person, you're the person that always has to be an objection to whatever it is that's being said in the room or whatever, you need to realign yourself. You need to really adjust that, because it's funny. Somebody said to me, you never know who you're going to meet, and you think you're the hardest person. And I say, yeah, you're absolutely right. And I hope that you take heed to that yourself, because I wasn't raised to be no punk. And that is very deep within itself. Some people raise their children to be punks. And when I say punks, I mean people that cannot defend themselves. I mean people that are docile when it comes to responding to anything confrontational. I wasn't raised that way. So if there's something that is bothering me, that somebody has done malicious toward me or anything of that nature, my first response is to respond and to allow that person to understand you have just now made a mistake, and you can either correct it or you can get out of my presence. But something is going to get addressed. I'm not the type of person to let things happen in my life and not respond to it. I've never been that way. There are people that maneuver in the earth that way. And more power to you. If that's how you get down, that's how you get down. Can't nobody tell you wrong. You talking to the weirdo here. So there's really no rules in this shit. Excuse me. But I will say this. Don't ever think because what you've been through, you gonna underestimate the next person. Don't do that. You underestimating a person can be the end of your life. You know, I had it's funny with me. You know, a lot of people that know me, they know how I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't really take too much crap. I'm very vocal about my opinions. And if I get angry, in the event that I get very angry, it may be not an event, but it's going to be something said that's going to be not too nice. So that's just the truth of the matter. And see, the thing about it is, I'm 31 years old. I'm working on me every day. You know, I'm still working on me. I'm not completely zenned out like I want to be yet, but I'm getting there. But even with that, there's really not too many things that I will allow a person to do to me. Like, there's things that you can walk away from without question. You know, like if there's a situation that you can walk away from that you know can escalate quickly, or you know that can get out of hand, you need to do the best thing for your situation. If you know you a mother of 4, you ain't got no kid, no man at home, you taking care of everything, you might not want to get into a fight at the club and get locked up because you got work on Monday. You feel me? You probably got work on Sunday. So you might not want to do that. But you also, if you on my channel, I'm talking to my peers, everybody who's listening. I'm talking to you. If you on this earth and you docile to any, or complacent to madness, people that are blatantly crazy and do not care or regard your life and don't even care about that, you are doing yourself a injustice. Seriously. You really are. You're not helping the society. You're not helping them. You damaging yourself by not responding. Because what you doing, you are contributing to that person's madness, one, because they mad. And when I say mad, I'm not talking about angry. I mean mad as in mentally crazy. For a person to respond certain ways and be crazy and not care about, regard about human life and factor in those type of things, then that person is crazy. And we know that we're dealing with crazy people in the earth. So you need to be aware of that. Don't just think that these people won't hurt you. Don't just think that these people won't do something to you just because you cute or because you nice. Because I'm a nice person, why would they do that to me? These people will hurt you. So it's up to you to protect yourself. Straight up. You better protect yourself. Don't never get caught lacking. Don't never get caught slipping. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. Because let me tell you something. When I tell you a person will take the opportunity to seize the day and destroy you and everything you got going on, baby, they will do it. Okay? So make sure you understand that. Make sure that you know that. You know, we're not here for that. We're not here to get destroyed by nobody. We're here to get better. So, you know, I'm so happy that we're having this conversation because it really has been weighing on my heart, you know, as far as understanding like these haters, like, because I have haters. I have a lot of them. I have a lot of haters, people that, you know, they don't like me. They don't like what I have to say. They think that I'm too vocal. Some people think that I'm a little too hardcore. I'm a little too much just for them. That's their, hey, you're totally open to that opinion. Hey, more power to you. Do I care? No. You feel me? I don't care, not one bit. Okay? Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. Okay? But as long as the movement doesn't intersect with me or affect me, I'm fine with the person. You feel me? I'm completely fine. We don't have no issues. But you're not about to be running around, walking around in fear based off of that. Oh, I don't want to have issues, so I'm not going to say nothing to nobody. That's not the way to live. And that ain't the way to raise no kids. Because I'm telling you this, if you think this world finna be nice to them kids, you got another thing coming. And if you think that you about to, hey, let me tell you something. You can raise your children however you want. But in today's world, in today's society, I would raise them on more of a defensive type of disposition than anything else. Because if your child doesn't know how to protect himself, when they get out there, they're going to be to the wolves. And these wolves are hungry. Okay? That's without question. So, you know, we just got to let these haters hate. You know, they going to hate on us. They going to be mad at what we say, what we do. They don't like what we got on. They don't like what we breathing. They don't like us blinking. Child, they ain't going to like nothing. Just let them hate. Just let them be mad. Because at the end of the day, that crap don't matter. It don't even matter. So just keep that in mind. If you come across a hater, just know at the end of the day, this person is really envious. There's something that you got that they don't. And they wish they had it. And that's why they hate you. Looking at you like, look at her over there being happy. Ugh. Crazy. But, like, get your crazy self out of here. Hater. Back in the day, when we used to be listening to Chingy, he had this line in one of his songs. He'd be like, you's a hater. I used to say that to my mama all the time. I'm going to have to whip my line back out. Because I can see a whole bunch of haters all over this mug. You feel me? Real talk, though. But yeah, we got to stay focused, y'all. We can't let these haters distract us or get us off our game or basically stop us from doing what it is that we doing. You know? That's ultimately what their end goal is. They want to stop what you got going on. They don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to be successful. They don't want you to have nothing. You know, they want you to be miserable just like them. But you can't be that, especially when you naturally are a happy person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very happy. I'm a very happy person. You know, very lighthearted. I can laugh. You know, I like a joke just like the next person. But I also have a very serious side to me too. That's not to be messed with. Like, straight up. Like, and if it is, well, you'll reap the benefits of that. You'll get exactly what you asked for. But making sure that you're not docile. That's just the biggest thing that I can emphasize. Like, don't be no hater and don't be docile. Like, please. This world is not forgiving. So, I mean, hey, you can choose to not respond, you know, and think that you know, hey, that might work for you. If you can get through life, going through everything that you're going to go through in this life and not respond, man, you're a champ. Like, seriously, you're a champ. But realistically, that's not the case, and nor should it be. It shouldn't be that. You shouldn't allow people to think that they could be crazy with you. You're hurting them. That's like an enabler. You know, a person got a damn drinking problem. You taking this silly butt to the daggone liquor store. I'm trying not to use profanity. You done took his silly butt to the liquor store, and now he drunk. But didn't you drive him? You can't get mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be complacent. Don't be a co-conspirator to these people madness. People are crazy. You know? I think that people have to really work on the gift of discernment. Discernment is so, man, it's like common sense. Everybody don't got it. You would think people would have common sense. You would think people would be able to rationalize and really deeply think about what they should and should not do. Everybody don't have that. So, you know, that is a two-way street. How are you going to expect a person who does not have common sense to respond to you with some sense and dignity, but yet you choose not to respond to them based off of their lack of common sense? I understand. Don't respond to the negative. But you know what? I'm sorry, guys. That's only going to get you so far. Like, straight up, it is. It's only going to get you so far. You're going to have to check that. It's too much of that going on. That's why the world is the way it is. The world is messed up because so many people don't say nothing. That's why everybody is crazy. If people would just address what's going on, like, hey, bro, I see you. I see you being crazy, so maybe you want to put your crazy back up, you know? It would be a lot less of that. Because people are only going to get away with you allow them to get away with. Okay? That's that part. If you crazy, recognize crazy. Okay? Always remember that. And so, I ain't telling you to be the crazier one. But I'm telling you, make sure if you come across somebody that is threatening or crazy, if you ain't got your thing on you and you ain't able to fight, baby, you better do something, because you better do something, because you're gonna be out there vulnerable. Like, that is not a way of life. Not for me. It's not. I'm sorry. It's not a way of life for me. I can't be vulnerable like that. That's too much. That is too much. I'm already stressed out. Let alone put some vulnerability in it. Nah. I'ma just stay ready. You know, Sugar Free once said, if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. So just stay ready. Okay? That's what you best do. Because one thing that they will do if they catch you lacking is jump right on that opportunity. Okay? We're not letting nobody seize the day on us, y'all. Not on Mindstone. We not doing that. Sorry. They could go over to other channels and, you know, punk them out or abuse them. But we are not standing for none of that. We stand up against all injustices around here. And we are all about self-defense around here. We are all about self-awareness. We are all about making sure that our brothers and sisters have the tools that they need to maneuver throughout this earth safely and responsibly. But you better, number one, know that you a soldier out here and you by yourself. So you better have your own back. That's what you better have. Don't listen to these weirdos other than me. No pun intended. Listen, don't listen to these silly butts that's telling you, oh, you better be careful. You better not say nothing. You better. Then you're going to be just like them, getting walked all over, getting abused by these psychos out here. You know, it's very easy to address a psycho. You just have to address them and match them with whatever it is they got going on. He want to match you with some crazy, baby, and match him with the crazy. But don't be complacent. Don't think that you ain't got it in you. I ain't telling you to go out there and catch no cases. That's what I'm not doing. I'm not telling you to do nothing violent. I'm not telling you to do nothing dangerous. I'm telling you to protect yourself. I'm telling you to defend yourself, because if you don't do it, nobody else is going to do it. There was a story today that got released about there was this elderly lady. She was sitting on a bus, I guess at a train station. And this man just came up to her and started kicking her in the face. An elderly lady, 70-something. And the cold part about it is people are there not stopping him, not intervening, just watching her. And watching him do this horrible act to this elderly woman. Now, this is somebody's mother. Could be somebody's grandmother, aunt, sister. She's somebody's daughter. You know, her parents may be, gone. But she's somebody's child. Nobody deserves that. But even worse, nobody deserves to not have nobody help them. Like, nobody cared enough to just stop him. That right there blew my mind. Especially knowing that there were men there. Like, wow, you guys didn't even care enough about this woman to try to help her. And you see this man, this psycho man, brutally kicking her in the face. But y'all want me to be complacent and respond in the correct manner. Now tell me, what would be the correct response in a scenario like that? What would be the correct response to somebody that's basically trying to kill you? Now, I don't know about y'all, but in my Bible, it tells me it's a time for everything under the sun. Okay? And that includes defending yourself and making sure that you are not no martyr or no target, and you ain't about to be no victim to no BS if you can help it. That's what my Bible told me. So I don't understand this whole idea of, oh, you better be careful. You never know who you're. Yeah, you sure don't never know. You never know what psycho you done ran up on today. Because that's how I feel. I feel like if a psycho done ran up on me, he done met his match. And he didn't even know it. He didn't even know he met his match, child. Lord, he better realize he done walked into the wrong house. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm finna fight you. Like, the way I look at life, when it comes to my life being on the line, baby, just know this. The fight to the death, oh, baby, somebody ain't walking up out of here. And it ain't finna be me. I'm walking up out of here because I'm finna fight you to the death. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna get took out by no psycho because they crazy. You know, now here I am trying to be peaceful, live a peaceful life. Now I got to fight you to the death. But if you think that I'm not finna fight you to the death, you tripping. You think you finna take me out easy? Nah, man. This is gonna be the fight of your life. You finna have to fight for your life. That's what you would have to do. You would have to fight for your life. So that's what people better recognize. They better recognize it's a two-way street when it comes to that comment. Oh, you never know who you ran into. You sure don't. You never know who you ran into, because you might be thinking you the baddest, craziest mother in the world. You got 50 bras in the car and you strapped up, and then you done ran into this little mama in the parking lot, and she by herself. Oh, I got that. That's a piece of cake. Okay. You thought it was. You done got mauled by this little lady. Come on now. We not playing like that. But, hey, it's always somebody that's threatened. It's funny because I get that a lot. I used to get that a lot. I should say that. I used to get that a lot. Oh, you think you tough. Oh, you think you a gangster. Nah, man. Don't be mad at me because that's what I am. Don't be mad at me because you're not there. Don't be mad at me because you're not on that level. Don't be mad at me because I can walk it like I talk it. You know what I'm saying? I can back it up. Don't be mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your issue. I'm just being me. I don't look at it as tough. I don't look at it as a gangster. I don't look at it as a thug. No, I don't look at it like that at all. I look at it as me being me and not taking no crap from nobody like I'm supposed to be. If I do what they say, if I act the way they say, they gonna have me quiet like a little weird, no, not like a weirdo, but quiet like some little old square pants around here, you know what I'm saying? Over here not saying nothing, getting worked over if I let them have their way. But no, I won't let them have their way. And I don't think you should either. I think you should go down fighting and screaming. You know what I'm saying? Fight to the death. Do everything you do to the fullest extent so that these haters can come and hate. That's how you know you doing it right. When you got a whole bunch of people saying, oh yeah, whoopty-whoop about you, and you this and you that, and ooh. Baby, you doing something good, honey. You doing it right. You got it. You got the juice, okay? You got the juice. That's what that means. So, we're just going to keep on being juiced up around this part here. Keep on having these haters hate, keeping their feelings hurt, and let them watch the show. Sit back and enjoy the show. You worried about me anyway. You must want some entertainment. You ain't worried about your life and the flaws and the issues and the baby daddies and all this other crap you got going on. You worry about what I got to say, and you want to make sure you let me know you don't like it. Interesting. Well, I say that to say, yeah, y'all, you know what I'm saying? We thugging it on the freeway, getting this podcast through. Cause like I said, this the weirdo segment. So anything goes, anywhere, doesn't matter. We're going to get it done. We're going to get there and make sure y'all know what the deal is. You know what I'm saying? Especially with me. I can't play around. Things are real random for me. I might have to record on the middle of the night on the freeway going somewhere. Who knows? You never know. But anyway. But yeah, guys, we're just going to make sure. Don't let these haters distract you from your grind. Don't let these haters make you feel no type of way. They want you to be like them. They want you to be a hater like them. So they want you having animosity in your chest. And what we talked about last week with that Anna. We don't need no Anna on our chest. You put that Anna on your chest, something liable to happen. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna make sure we don't pay them no mind. And we doing exactly what we doing. Making them mad. So listen, guys. I'm not gonna keep you too much longer. I'm going to have to upload another video for y'all talking about another topic. I think we're going to be going over some different forms of therapy that a person can experience when they're trying to just heal themselves or they're trying to get themselves in a better mental space. There's lots of different things that you can do. Even like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with ASMR. I remember when I first had my situation happen to us, and I couldn't eat. This is really a tangent, but we're weirdos, so we don't care. But listen, I remember when I couldn't eat, and like literally I could not eat, and it was because when I'm stressed out, it's very hard for me to eat. I'm just that type of person. I'm not a stress eater. Some people, they stress and they get hungry. I'm the opposite. I stress and I can't eat. So I wasn't eating, and then I realized, but I stumbled upon a video on YouTube That was so dope, so random. And shouts out to, I believe her name is Whisper, and she be eating pickles. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm sure y'all know. But yeah, she was eating on the pickles, child. And I was just watching this lady eat this pickle and watching this video, and I'm like, man, I'm hungry. Like, so I realized, I was like, wow, ASMR really is helping me with my appetite. Like, if I watch a video, usually pertaining to something that I want to eat, because after I watched that video, child, I was wanting some pickles. I was like, dang, I need some pickles. My gosh, she was eating them pickles like a champion. I was like, girl, if you eat that pickle like that one more time, girl, I'm about to go get some classics in this month. Baby, I must have went and got them pickles so fast. But yeah, man, that ASMR is really beneficial. Like, I know a lot of people think it's kind of weird watching other people eat, but you got to look at the psychology of it. You're watching somebody eat. Anytime you usually watch somebody eat, you're going to get hungry yourself. So if you're having a problem with eating, if you watch videos like this would trigger your appetite. So ultimately, it would help you eat. So those are little tricks that I figured out for myself. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's different. That might not work for you, but it worked for me. So, I mean, hey, if it's something like we said last week, if it's something that is not harmful, not unhealthy, and you like it, it's fun, it's dope, try it. Who cares? Who cares if it's weird? Nobody cares. We're weirdos around here. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that ASMR really helped me. But not just that. I'm just going to save it. I'll just save it for the next video, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just going to leave you hanging. I'm going to let you guys know the top 10 things that helped me through depression and helped me realign myself with my PTSD. So stay tuned for the next episode. It's your girl, Don the Weirdo. We'll be doing this every freaking week until we can't do it no more. That way. All right, y'all. I'm out.